Oh, he really trying to get his flag. He got that.
Yo. Hey, Jay, if I couldn't... Nah, I'll save that. I'll save that.
We live. We live, baby. We here.
We live, baby.
Check,
okay.
check.
What's going on, good brother?
We're going to get you 1 hot second. And shout out to my barbers and shout out to my stylists. We are Beards N Baldheads, your host, Fat Lace. Y'all usually say I got the flyest guy on earth to the left of me. He ain't here right now, but the Soul Survivor, you making it real hard for brothers right now. Y'all see the watch on the Soul Survivor? Y'all see the jacket on the Soul Survivors?
Nothing.
It's nothing. It's what you been doing.
Man, this is blending in.
This is blending in. We got the Soul Survivor Barry in the building, baby.
Yo, what's good, y'all?
Crushing. Is that pink significant for this month?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It is.
Yo.
Actually, you know what? I just started getting into my colors.
Start getting into your colors.
Yeah, but this definitely represents. Yeah.
You know, peace to everybody who's breast cancer survivors, those who going through it, family members and all. We all been through it, and salute to y'all, man. We in this journey, we in this fight together. Peace to everybody that's down with the team from day one. Cousin D, True Lies, T, even Jock, man. Everybody who's been down, G Money, everybody who's been down with the team. Shout out to Soup on the other side, always holding it down. Y'all have no idea how dope we are, cause we got Soup on the team. Some people know, some people don't know. And I always get nervous when I'm pressing these buttons.
That's why.
I got it right now. So I got it.
That's why she here.
Yeah, that. And if y'all didn't know, we got one of the dopest DJs on planet Earth, who blesses us when he comes to. We got DJ Punchy on the 1 and 2.
Let's go.
It's always a good night when you got Punchy.
Welcome
man.
back. Welcome back.
Punchy, you bring such a vibe when we here. I swear you do.
I appreciate it.
Oh man, I want you. Okay. Well, so while we got Punchy on the 1 and 2, Punchy, we always appreciate when you come through.
Appreciate it.
For those who ain't never been in the studio before, when y'all get here before me, because Punchy is prompter. Is prompter a word?
Yes.
You get 3 points for always being prompter than me. That's what you do. We got
appreciate
DJ.
Appreciate
it. Don't care if his name words. We making up words.
We making up words, and we get points to that.
We can add them.
We get points to that. We gonna add them. Oh man, we are gonna have such a great time. Now, we got a special conversation tonight. We got a special guest. You know, soon as Sue get me the I got it, cause Punchy, what's gonna happen is when you send the links out to your ladies, they're gonna be like, "Oh, he is the main DJ." I'm telling you, Sue, make us go viral. Make us go viral, Punchy. Make it happen. Cause if y'all don't make it happen, who just might make it happen is when I got the Pressure King and the Pressure Prince in the building. I got my man L Pro, and I got Tone in the building, his son.
What's good, brother? What's good, Jay? How you?
I'm so happy to have y'all in the building tonight. If they don't know Pressure King, we're going to get into what Pressure King means, the brand. It's more than just a brand of clothing. It's more than just a brand of fashion. It's more than hip-hop. It's bigger than hip-hop. We celebrating 50 years of hip-hop, if everybody who's watching, they know. When I talk about my man L Pro, we talk about certain things that means with character, right? And it's certain things that break a man. We talk about pressure, you know, and let's have all pun intended tonight. Certain things that break men. And women is one of them.
Yes.
And money is another.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you. I think I told El this story before. If I didn't, I'm telling it right now with your son. I'm gonna tell you when I knew your father wasn't just a cool person I knew from Jersey. Cause we got Jersey representative in the building tonight via NC. They out there in Greensboro. I'm sorry if I could say the location. They out there looking real smooth.
Yeah,
It was one day. One day, we're out. We gotta get this camera so it can get us on this picture right here. We out in. I met your father at LIU Brooklyn. That's my alma mater. It's the college we went to. We talking about the old Brooklyn when we talking about LIU Brooklyn campus, right? L comes
all that Barclays.
before the Barclays. Thank you, Sue. That's perfect right there. Before all of that, we was just guys that we knew. And L says one day, it's before everyone had an ATM card. Guys, I want the perspective to be right.
Right.
He said, Yo, Jay, I can hold 20 real quick. About to head back to Jersey. I got you as soon as I get back. Now, I might have had $28 to my name. 28.
Yeah, it's a lot.
First of all, 20 in 1998.
That's a lot of money.
This is 1998 fall. It's a lot.
Oh, it's a lot of money in college.
It's a lot of money in college.
Yes, it
but
is.
Fives.
everything about this man across the hall from me in my dorms, Conley Hall, LIU, we talking about it. Said, yo, he's a trustworthy person.
Okay.
He comes back. When he comes back, same night, knocks on the door, boom, he got it folded. His 20 looked better than my 20. Then when he got it, he looked like, yo, this is why
Credit's good.
Credit's good.
Credit
He's used
good
to
now.
money. He's used to money because
Yeah,
he had this folded in the finger.
Credit good. Now.
Like this. I'm like, oh, I need to be that cool with money.
Good now.
Credit.
Only take one time.
It only takes one time to make sure your credit is on 1,000.
Yeah.
And just was that day. Did I ever tell you that, L?
Nah.
I never did.
Never.
Yo, that day just showed me. I'm like,
I was fiending that day, huh? I had to go.
no, you had to go to Jersey for something. You was like, yo, I gotta take New Jersey Transit. Real,
okay.
And when I say this is before everyone has banks and ATMs everywhere. I don't know if you had to go debit cards.
Yeah.
I know I used to have to go back to Jersey to get my bread. 98. I ain't had a debit card. I wasn't advanced. So whatever you had to do, I just knew your word was 100. With whatever you did from that point on. I like to thank you for always showing that you were 100, and you always been that person.
I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that.
I never told you. And what you always been is a hip hop aficionado.
Oh yeah.
Always been a hip hop aficionado. Always been a fly guy. So I understand why you got Pressure King. And you're gonna explain what Pressure King is to the people. I just know you applying a lot of pressure. B, what kind of that's just a different leaf. You see that plant in the back? You know when you got good plants in the back.
That's a palm.
That's a palm?
Yeah.
Tone, y'all know y'all looking real major back out there. Y'all know that, right?
Nah, you know, Jay, you know, I'm before we get into that Pressure King, I want to say something, right?
Mm-hmm. And happy birthday. First of all, it's his birthday, everybody.
Hey, look, right? So
Happy birthday.
I would, you know, spend it nowhere else but with you, brother.
Appreciate
I had to
it.
make sure when I came on here, it was for a reason. It had to be big. You know, my born day, I'm with you, Jay. But look, remember that day I came down there? This is back. Me and Lou had beef, right?
And shout out to Luke because he's more than likely watching.
Absolutely. That's
My bro. Yeah, that's my bro right there.
Right? And I got off the elevator, you know, because we was on 11th.
Yes, he was.
M Squad, 11th floor. And I got off the elevator. Y'all was thick down there. Y'all was on the 10th floor, right?
No, me and you was on the same floor. Me and you was on 11th. He was on the 12th. Or the 10th. I remember me and you was diagonal. I remember.
Yeah,
we talking about LIU dorms.
I just know y'all was real thick down there. I was like, man. And that's like when I think of LIU, I think of you. I think of that day. Like y'all was my brother. But Pressure King, right?
Hold up. Ain't nothing happened to L. Let's be clear. We was thick. And I'm gonna tell you, he never even mentioned that date to me.
You know,
I know what happened. I know what happened. But know what it was? No, we could say the good love of handling stuff as men. We were all men in those days. We had a problem.
Absolutely.
We had an issue with somebody. We handle as men. And they your brother right after that is handling as men. Let's salute to them days right there.
That's our man. Damn, why we
I
can't get him
try to
back?
still carry that on, right?
Mm-hmm. We need that.
I try to still carry that on. But,
We need that. We need that.
Those good days right there. Hey, before we go any further, rest
Your
in
world.
peace, Doc. Rest in peace, Doc Bling.
Rest in peace.
Youth Flow.
That was
Hey,
the team.
man.
Yes, indeed. Rest
You
in
know,
peace to Glenn.
I probably would. We probably wouldn't even be that hard if it wasn't for Glenn.
You're right.
So he just brought everybody together, you know, and
He did.
and that's where it starts, right? The pressure of not being together, right? If
Yeah, that's crazy.
when we think about pressure, when we think about, you know, just all the anxiety, all of the clinical names they got for stuff, right?
No doubt.
Bipolar, you narcissistic, you this, you that, you know. And then we deal with the, you know, the health, you know, staying healthy, you know. At one time, you know, I had a lot of pressure building up, Jay. A lot of pressure building up. But I realized that, you know, it's all within. And once I was able to conquer within, then I became the king of pressure, bro. Ain't nothing that you can pull on me, ain't nothing that you can do to me, ain't nothing that you gonna say that's gonna stop. It's gonna stop my progress, stop, you know, me and my son, me and my kids, we building. And that's what it boils down to, Jay. You know, to be real, you know. I mean, you know, in just layman's terms, I could, you know, get all philosophical and say some old slick stuff, right?
That's enough.
I'm glad he said what he said because my angle was a little different because he's, you know, the king of pressure. You could take it different ways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the way you said it was like, you know, you can deal with pressure. You know, and I looked at it as maybe you the king of pressure because you're putting pressure on other people. So, I mean, either way, it's still dope. I'm just saying. I like
that too. My son said, like, yeah, I put a lot of pressure on.
I'm saying, but I like your angle, though. But when I heard the king of pressure, I was thinking, you're the king of putting pressure on people.
They putting pressure
on
us.
And that's what I'm saying, but that's just my mentality. Because that's what I be trying to do.
Look what he's sipping, B.
Yeah.
They got the rosé cups.
I like both angles.
Absolutely.
Angles. I actually like his angle better because, yo, like I said, pressure. You know, pressure make diamonds. Pressure make whatever. A lot of stuff come out of pressure.
You know, a lot of stuff does, B.
Pressure busts pipes.
Yeah,
pressure
man.
Also diamonds.
A lot of stuff come out of pressure, bro.
A
lot of good things too.
Joe, B, I'm gonna tell you, when one thing with Brooklyn, if you could play basketball and if you can rap, they're gonna test to see if you can rap or play basketball. L play both, whether it be intramural or whether you in a cipher. El Pro, El Producto, like this. We talking about them days. We talking about the late '90s, the early 2000s.
Wait, you said El Producto?
El Producto. We talking about Piscataway. We talking about.
You know what El Producto is, though, right?
Nah, I don't know.
The first time I heard of El Producto is a cigar that they used to roll up blunts from the dudes from Florida.
Yeah, we talking late. Talking Brooklyn. We talking a lot of things going on.
Yeah, what's that? El Producto. I'm like, whoa,
I didn't know. B. This is
we were smoking those.
B. You see how we learn? I learn something every week from
my boy from Miami was introduced me to the El Productos.
Yo,
and we used to smoke though. They was like Fantas.
And he was smoking them on the mic.
Yeah,
L got busy on that mic. Let's be clear. We talk when I met him, it was El Producto on the mic, and would it be a cipher? Brooklyn had every 8th person could rap. Philly is like every 4 people. Brooklyn was every 8 people could rap.
Damn. Philly like that?
Yo, Philly's like that.
I know Philly just mad entertaining.
Nah, they can rap.
Yeah,
Everybody can rap.
They got poetry there.
They got bars.
Dope.
And Brooklyn had bars. And when I met L got busy on that mic.
Okay.
I gotta ask, we taking it back. Let's take it to 1997. You a few years older. We ain't got to say how many or how many you're not, because I don't want them to know how long it took me to graduate college. You was on time, maybe I wasn't. 1997. And when we talk about LIU Brooklyn, because a lot of people don't know our school like that. We're talking about downtown Brooklyn. We're talking about when you got Charles Jones and them rocking the number one scorer in the country. We're talking about Richie Parker coming off from the Harlem World days.
That's when Cam and Mason and used to come down to the school.
I'll let you finish it.
Lord Tariq, Peter, not Peter Guns, Lord Tariq. What's his boy name? Will Trax.
Will Trax. All of them. Soundview was at the school heavy.
But look, Jay, it wasn't much of us out there from Jersey.
It wasn't.
So, I just had to rep hard.
But you didn't fold. The thing, you didn't fold. And you did rap hard. You didn't have to. It wasn't a lot of us from Jersey. And I always respect that. I'm like, nah, we had Queens, we had Brooklyn there, we had the Bronx, we had LI there. Jersey was not there like that. It was like almost like a secret wink. Like, we ain't have to say it. But we know we here. We know we here. We know we got MCs too, and we know we got our mark. And you was one of them who stood tall before I even got busy with it. And you were one of the inspirations with me. Like, nah, you better get your pen right.
I'm gonna tell you something though, Jay. I'm gonna tell you something. So after I left LIU, went back to Jersey, was living in Plainfield. Me and my cousin H, right?
No doubt. And, Plainfield, we here. Hopefully it was a nice section.
700 block.
700 block. Peace to everybody. 700 block. Mike Lowry, peace to you, my brother.
So that we're gonna get into that.
We're going to. Yeah, I'm gonna slow it down.
So Mike and Sin and Christ and all of them, they used to be they lived across the street. They used to make the block real hot, right? So me and my cousin H was like, yo, y'all just come over here and chill and do whatever. And they was always rapping, and they was nice. And I felt back, like I ain't even, I left it alone. Like, yo, they, these youngins got it back then, So that's the origin right there. That little story right there. That's really the origin of Team Maverick, 700 block, and everything else. How it all started.
I'm gonna tell you what you told me. We in the dorms, and you said, "Yo, Jay, do you know a kid? You know a kid named Mike Lowry?" And I'm like, "Yeah, yo, that's the young boy. I know Mike." You know what I'm saying? He's like, "Yo, he's one of my top MCs right now. He's just as good as Fab right now." You said this to me. I see Mike. I see his piece of squirt. I see them on the train. I think he was coming to check you one time. I'm going back to the dorms, taking the NJ Transit. And I'm like, yo, my man L was talking about y'all. He's like, yo, we about to go see L now. Da-da-da-da-da. You always believed in him. I could double down and vouch for your story. And you were one of the guys who helped push them and motivate them while they were still in high school. So salute to you. And I say that to Mike. You seen when he was on the show. Outside of this, man, everyone needs a OG.
Yeah.
And you were doing that for them back then.
It's funny you say that, right? The first album that me and Mike did was called What an OG Taught Me. And this is when we was running out of state, going back and forth to VA, all of these places. And it was pretty much, me laying it down for him quite flat. But yeah, it was called What an OG Taught Me. That was one of the first ones we did.
You still got that GS? Because that GS was everything.
Nah.
You moved up in life. When you got plants like that, you move up in life. That 300 was ill on that cover. The Team Maverick joint, the Mike Lowry. When y'all had, I still got that cover.
Yeah.
I still got that color.
That was my first. I mean, I had a lot of cars, but that was my first V. So that was, my first foreign. So I had to, Jay. I don't.
No. First of all, I'm here to talk about it. You ain't say it. I said it. We ain't got to talk about. First of all, y'all sipping real good. We see y'all cups right now. We gonna.
It's my born day.
It's your born day, man. Salute to it. Cups in the air. Cups in the air.
Let me fill up.
Cups in the air.
I just got a little Ricky Rose. That's all.
They North Carolina.
Oh,
they Greensboro.
Oh, we got to come down.
Yeah. Oh, yes, indeed.
Oh,
we got to
absolutely.
come down.
Any day of the week, I'm here.
Yeah, we got to come down.
Yes, indeed. We're gonna be talking about everything from the rap in side rap. When quarantine came, everybody was talking about D Nice, right? D Nice was one of the main DJs.
Smart man.
Who took control. Was like, I'm just gonna just spin.
Genius.
I don't know if his girl left him and he couldn't get back in the bedroom. Whatever it was,
genius.
He was a genius.
Yes, he was.
Now, even before this time, after they called me D Nice, we didn't hear of D Nice anymore.
No.
I was shout out to my boy D Bell. I'm listening to Grussel Media, and he always plays these classic radio shows. And he was playing the one with Envy and D Nice on. And I actually heard it back then when it was on. And D Nice is talking about when he stopped being hot in the rap game. Mm-hmm. What he went into making websites and web design.
Okay. And
he was doing it for all of these different companies in hip hop. Because, the early 2000s, everybody was new to getting a website. Tone, I know you looking at us like, man, what you talking about? I do this in my sleep. Tone, do you do this in your sleep? Can you make a website in your sleep? You can lie to us, though.
I think it's more easier now.
Okay, yeah. He make me feel good.
Nah. What he's saying is that when web design came out, nobody really knew.
Nobody.
Dude, you know what's crazy? We actually were our first web designers with MySpace. When MySpace came out, we were actually designing our own pages.
We were. Now,
and they gave us they gave us the links to do it.
They did.
Now they don't do that anymore.
Nah.
Hey, Jay, let me tell you something.
So L, let me get to you, L. Let me get to you, because you gonna tell us a lot.
But listen on exactly what you're talking about, right?
Yup.
In '99.
We
had that Team Maverick 700 block, right?
Our
TeamMaverick.com website in '99 was streaming music.
Mm-hmm.
What was your major? And thank you, L, because I want them to know when people can be ahead of their time or with the times, not behind the times. While we were in college and while you emceeing and everything, you still were ahead of the time when it came to computer technology. You just said in '99, y'all were streaming music. Mm-hmm. What made you know in college? Did you start your freshman year of why you say, let me, because we're going to talk about other stuff. What made you get into computers? And what made you get like the foresight, like, this is where I need to be? Shout out to everybody on the check-in too. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah. It was three things. I said I had to make some money. I ain't trying to do no manual labor, and I gotta have a high-profile job.
So let me ask you real quick. Did Napster have anything to do with that?
I got into computers.
Just before Napster.
It's before Napster. Right. So, like I said, this was before Napster.
Right?
This is like 99. When you're doing this, 97, 98, you're in college saying, I want to do computer. What was your major?
It was computer science. I ain't finished or nothing, but
you was here long enough. You got the words. You learned how to make a.
I wasn't there.
Nah, you was there. You was definitely there. So, but the fact is, you knew to lead in that direction. You had a head start before everybody else. So, and you had the knowledge. You had the science. So when everybody's talking about it or not talking about it, you knew what it was.
Yeah. When you touch on that go back to the music. Because that's what really kind of took our whole Team Maverick 700 block a different direction, where it kind of veered off, right? Because I was trying to we got videos from like 20 years ago.
No doubt. I
was trying to get them to shoot videos, but you know, they didn't want to be on camera, all types of, you know, all that dumbness, right? So I'm like, we were shooting 20 years ago. And I see what people is doing now, and I'm like, yeah, and now y'all want to be on it. I'm like, I was trying to do this 15, 20 years ago, you know, so. But I'm gonna tell you, Jay, you gotta stay ahead of your time, right?
Okay.
I got some new ideas too.
Don't tell everybody the new ideas.
Nah.
I know you had an idea. You had an idea to keep it in one day and not pull out, right? You decided to do that one night, or it could have been a day, and you had got this wonderful son next to you because you decided to not pull out right there.
What you don't even realize, Jay, is remember when you don't realize them days I used to have my son in the dorm?
I do.
Yeah.
You might not have.
No. I'm not gonna say I don't. Well, look.
He used to be in the dorm.
Time flies, man.
It does fly.
He used to be right in the dorms.
I'm gonna say that's what we're gonna say with the L stories. I do remember that. L got some stories too. That's, you know what I'm saying? Some classic funny stories that we're gonna talk off air with. But I do remember that.
I just like hearing father shit.
Yo, and this is what is so commendable. I remember that. And it was rare.
In college.
But you know what? No, it was more rare for someone who's not on the basketball team. Not throwing no shade. Yo, real talk. Everybody on the ball team, basketball team,
all they had mad kids.
They came with a baby.
All of them.
They came with a baby.
Every basketball.
They swore, them baby mothers swore they was going to the NBA because they was 6'4" and better.
Crazy. Basketball dudes had all the babies.
L was so respectful, and yo, man, you was holding it down. Since then, you have a product of 90s hip hop. Tone, are you a product of 90s hip hop?
Yeah, I'll say so.
You say so. I got a question, and Tone, this is just for you. We're going to get to your dad first, after.
Go ahead.
I don't know if y'all see these pictures. Can y'all see the photos that's up?
Mm-hmm.
So, we got two clans right here, right? And I know both these clans meant a lot to us. We have the ASAP Mob, and we have Wu-Tang Clan. Now, Tone, for you, 50 years of hip-hop, and everybody's year meant something special in it. It's nothing more, nothing less. Who are you running with? Are you running with the ASAP Mob? What's more influential to you personally? Not in the game, not in the rap game, but just to you. ASAP Mob or Wu-Tang Clan? Because I know you got bars, because I done heard the song. Let's be clear.
You gotta go with Wu-Tang because like that's the whole inspiration for ASAP Mob.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's their thing. They're from Harlem.
Right.
And they like the way they came up, it's kind of like a mixture of Dipset and Wu-Tang, I would say.
No doubt.
ASAP.
Yo,
you
know your history. And you couldn't have broke it down any better than that. Now, I appreciate that. Now, we got that. But why is Wu-Tang the greatest, L? Because you had to see that coming up. And thank you, Tom. You had to see that coming up. Because
I had the single tape. I had Method Man on one side. The other side was Protecting Neck.
Right. Yep. I had the same shit. Yep.
So
that was the first single.
Who was the Who? You know, many styles.
Crazy.
And that's what this music is about, right? Styles.
It's about styles.
You know, and everybody, even the ASAP mob and all of them mobs they got going on now, you know. I don't know, but it's different styles, right? And you know, that's how the Wu came, with a lot of different styles.
A lot of different styles.
9-10 styles. And they had something for everybody.
I always looked at the Wu-Tang, and I always said this to myself. I said, wow, they took the symphony to another level.
Woo! That's a good one, B.
That's what they did. They took the Juice Crew to another level, because the Juice Crew was Wu-Tang.
Yes, they were.
For me.
Yes, they were, B.
So when I look at Big Daddy Kane, Craig Nice, Gucci Rap, Master Ace, and I see Marley Marl pulling it all together, I'm like, that's Wu-Tang Clan for me. That was our Wu-Tang Clan. They just didn't stay together as a crew.
No doubt.
They went individually from the gate. They never came out. That symphony, I don't care nobody said, that symphony,
best posse cut,
was the greatest posse cut ever at the time. And to see all of them different styles come together, we were amazed. With the video, which was, now you look at it now, was bootleg.
Super.
Could you imagine a video like that today?
Super.
Like the Wu-Tang? To me, it was Juice Crew.
B, what we just said, you just said, yo, the greatest. I felt like they was the greatest.
They were.
And you know, I still I still like quotes.
And the RZA was smart. He saw it.
Super smart. just like the father we got on here right now, we got L Pro on here, and I still from y'all pages. Everybody know it's never safe when I'm doing research. And when it says on your page, it says good is not enough. You've got to be great. You got to be great. I think y'all thought about this before y'all saw whoever was on this show before on Zoom, because y'all had the greatest background right now ever. Like, let's be clear on that one.
You know, this real life, Jay. So and that's what I tell him. You know, you gotta be great. You know, push and push and push, but people across the country, people in them other countries and stuff like that, you know, they considered men at 10, 12, 13, 14 years old.
Talk about it. Yo.
And our children, our kids at 10, 12, 14 years old, they still on that, you know.
No doubt.
And so when it comes to being great, it's a continuous process. Greatness happens every day. You know, you're gonna do something great. When we get up from sitting here, you're gonna do something great. You know, and you know what? You may not do something that's not great too. But you know what? At the end of the day, bless you. At the end of the day, we're gonna figure it out, and we're gonna see how you can be great. And we talk greatness. And we talk greatness. You know what? God told me I'll be great, bro.
Talk about it.
Yeah, we got to be definitely.
God told me I'll be great.
Talk about it.
And you know, as I told him, I ain't really know what that meant. But you know, and that's all Pressure King. And that's all what Pressure King about, you know. We talking about a trip across the country now. So I'm like, yeah, let's spend some time together. Let's see what's going on out in this big world. You know, we get so stuck in our little corners. You know, I know so many people in the field that don't even go to Piscataway or even go to South Point.
Tell Rose feels like you about to go to jail.
Yeah, right?
It's funny what he says, that people don't know how big the world really is, yo. Like, some people just think it's just the East Coast.
Yes.
I'm not even talking about the Northeast. They just think going to Florida is really something. Like, you know what I mean? It's like,
I love Florida though.
No.
Hold on, we seen you on we seen you with Chris on the boat
I love Florida. I love Florida.
We see
But
you
I'm
with the
saying-
spades on the boat. Let's be clear. I seen you.
I'm saying there's water.
Should we go to that picture right now, B? No, I'm messing with you.
There's other land outside of our land.
It is.
I've been to
Yeah.
Florida plenty of time. I've been all over this country. But I'm not saying it's some people haven't been 3 states away, but
Some of them have it.
so it's
It ain't always about getting a passport.
nah,
right?
Nah.
you ain't got to leave the country. It's a lot to
Exactly.
do right here. It's plenty to see here.
Yo, L. Nah, thank you, B. Thank you, L. Now, L, when you left Piscataway is right next to Plainfield. Let's be clear to anybody who I'm talking to. My family's from out there and everything. And we got some real ones from Piscataway. Let's be clear. Because you know. Say what? Heights. Just talk. Shout out to everybody from over there. Now, but when we leave Plainfield and we leave Piscataway, and then you go to Brooklyn, if you see some of these pics right now, this is the best looking pictures besides
Crazy.
juniors across the street.
Crazy.
You could ever see of LIU in 1998, 1997. If someone had an HD camera, I don't even know if HD was out. Yo, when I realized I was going to this school, I'm like, yo, they paying my tuition. They doing this, they doing that. All right, I'm there. I didn't know I was right around the corner from Fort Greene. I didn't know Albee Square Mall was right there. I didn't know all this other stuff was there.
That the only campus though?
Only campus that counted.
Okay, but there is another campus.
You know, it's a few. They got CW Post in Long Island.
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
you went to the Long Island in
Brooklyn.
So you didn't go to the Long
No,
Island.
nah. It'll be like going to.
See, I went to LIU out on the island.
Nah. This is
Where it was houses and yards and shit.
Nah, this is straight
Play
Brooklyn.
basketball at Tillery.
Yeah, I was out there. I had a good time.
Yeah.
Though.
You know where they have we was out there. With
We right next to everything that's hood.
Nah, I was out on the what they call it, the
like the tip. Like
yeah.
yeah.
I was out there.
Nah, we was next to everything else, B.
Nah, that's
And
wild. Okay.
So I gotta ask you, L. I know I went there for a sports scholarship, and I know how real it was around it. What made you attend that school? Say, yo, I'm going to this school.
I'm gonna tell you. I know exactly how it went down, right? So my son's mother was going to the school, right?
That'll do it.
But that wasn't it though.
Okay.
That wasn't it. I was at my cousin H house, and we was watching ESPN basketball, and LIU was playing somebody, and Charles Jones was getting busy, and I was like, "Yo, that's the same school my son mother go to."
Woo.
Then I said, "I'm going there."
Yo. And you
Then
went.
was that quick
That
story.
simple. That simple. That yo, cause you could have went to them HBCUs. Right now you out there.
I had just got out. See, I had just got out of the Marines though.
See, I didn't know that. Okay.
See, that's when I came. When I came to LIU, I was fresh out the Marines, like about a year or so, fresh out the Marines.
So you was more mature than the average freshman coming into it.
You know.
Nah, that's good to hear.
Nah, he was grown.
It's always good to hear because college could waste a lot of people's money.
Yes, still do.
College could waste a lot of people's money, and it still can. So I just want everyone to understand, like, look, this is what it is. This is where our mentality was at this time. During these times, before you got into college, and while we were there, and while your son is being raised, it was a show that was on that was our world. You know, we talk about Video Music Box. We talk about we talk about UMTV Raps. I just saw this documentary 3-part series on BET about Rap City.
I didn't watch it yet.
And without even saying to, because I didn't even finish it.
I didn't watch it because I guess I saw it.
But you know, B,
I
gotta finish watching because
it's sometimes it's hard to watch documentaries that you lived through.
we lived through and
Sorry.
I just be tired at night sometimes. I gotta finish watching the whole thing again. I slept.
I'm gonna watch it again.
I slept on all three of
I'm gonna
them
watch it again.
3 times,
Yeah.
but their importance was heavy.
I don't know if they could show me anything I didn't see.
But know what I didn't? I'm gonna tell you what I didn't see. I didn't see what people always thought they saw with rap. They always felt rap was a fad, hip hop was a fad, and it's going to play out.
Grown folks.
And now we're 50 years in, right? Mm-hmm. But in 2008, they stopped Rap City.
Really?
They stopped it. In 1996, I want to say, they had stopped MTV Raps.
When did they stop Video Soul? Because that was the beginning for us.
I don't know when they stopped that.
With Donnie Simpson.
Yeah, I don't know when they stopped that, but that gradually faded.
Because we didn't see no rap music on it.
No, you didn't. So boom, to that point, Rap City ain't come on until 89.
Right.
So it was on 89 to 08.
That's a good run. Great run.
Yeah. I'm saying, why did they ever stop the run? Because if they felt at one point,
I know why they stopped.
And we can get to it. Because I heard the reasons why.
Yeah.
If black people feel the reason why we have stopped our culture, it usually comes from our culture.
Right.
It doesn't stop from, the man.
No.
Saying rap is corny now. Rap never got corny.
No.
But they felt like.
No, I heard once BET changed ownership and went to black ownership.
You mean white ownership with the.
No, when BET went to black, quote unquote, ownership, the black people in charge didn't want to push the gangster rap agenda. Now the white man, of course, don't have no problem exploiting us at all. So it wasn't them that stopped us. They felt like rap was violent and gangster, and they didn't.
I kind of felt more a little different, like because just like the white man like to exploit us, we exploit ourselves.
Yes, we did.
And I felt like we didn't think that this music was going to be worth anything, right?
Correct.
So that's why, and that's kind of why they stopped it, and then. Kind of the other way around, right? The other man kind of feel like, hey, nah.
So let's
exploit them to the max.
Right. So what you said, the white man was like, let's exploit them to the max. The black people were thinking, this is a fad, it ain't gonna last.
Like even though they thought, though in 08, as much time, I feel you be like kind of like, well, let's just stop it.
It's not gonna last. Let's just stop it. Let's just stop it because it's making us look bad. But they didn't see the money. The white man saw the money in it from the gate.
And I'm
they
like,
didn't even care.
I'm like, yo, why stop us? We stopped us. Rap City was needed. It was a worldwide thing.
But you saw what was going on with NWA.
No,
and her pushing the agenda to stop rap music, period.
But I'm talking like 08 now.
Oh,
I'm not talking about 89. So it started when that's a great point. It started when NWA came out.
Right.
When they came out. So now we got a voice when NWA comes out. It shows how big rap is. It is giving a bigger voice to the voiceless of the NWAs and the other ones.
Right.
And now we go all the way to 2008 and we say, you know what? Let's stop this genre right now. Let's stop this. And when we stop this, we're stopping Tone from rapping. We're not having the MC to have the host right now to talk to you. You look like you got a dope watch right there, Tone. You got a dope watch. I saw you looking down at that watch. Right?
No, it's just an Apple Watch.
I ain't got no Apple Watch. He got a watch.
This brother right here is like the most creative person I know. Like I really think I call myself a little undercover genius, right?
No doubt.
But he never ceases to amaze me, and I don't really tell him all the time. I be biting his style a lot of the times.
That's dope.
But this new era. We gotta listen. We gotta start listening to these youngins a little more, right?
Absolutely.
Wild, but we gotta realize they wild because we was wild. We was wild because our own was wild. So and that's a part of the whole Pressure King stuff too, right? It's like how that type of mentality gets passed down. It gets passed down through generations, and we gotta start listening to them. and really understanding what they're talking about and how they feel, and touch their emotional side. You know what I'm saying? Because we men, when we cry, shit.
Tone don't cry. Look at the Tone don't cry. Look, you see his eye. Tone, you cry? I do. No, I'm messing with you.
No, we all cry.
We all do. Hey,
you better cry.
You better, because if you don't cry, you can kill. Let it out.
Yeah, you better cry.
Let it out.
Let that shit out.
Yo, we all say that. We all say that from a standpoint like, yo, bro, we all could be the hardest and the coolest and the illest, but you know what you don't want to lose is your freedom. You don't want to lose your family. So everything your dad is saying is what we say on the daily. Tone, I gotta ask you, yo, how cool does it feel to have a father who listens to the same music, that type of style that you listen to, for the most part?
It's pretty cool. It's surprising most of the time to hear that he's listening to something that I might be interested in.
Okay. Like, is it a situation where you look at maybe some of your other friends' relationships with their dad, and you realize yours might be a little bit more unique, or you finding that more fathers these days are more, I should say, in tune with their sons?
No, I definitely think my dad is unique. Like, he's a one-on-one.
Talk about.
He be wanting to duck me sometimes.
I think my son is looking at me strange sometimes. Like my dad's not normal. Like, you know what I mean? I think he probably look at me sometimes like, yo, my dad's not normal. But you know, I be thinking it's more dads like me out here in the world, but I don't know, maybe not.
We got him on. We got him right here on the show, which makes it even doper. Yo, Tom, I gotta ask you. Do y'all feel like y'all have enough outlets? Cause you're MC as well, correct?
Yeah.
Don't act like I ain't hear the music. I don't know you.
You got a crew or just you?
It's really just me for the most part. Like I work with a lot of people, but it's just me for the most part.
How do you feel it's enough outlets to get your music heard?
Yeah, I feel like it's just a lot. I feel like.
Is it too many? Is it enough? Or
I feel like it's overwhelming sometimes. Okay. How many different outlets, because you're trying to keep up with the newest outlet or the whatever's working for the hottest artist out right now. And it kind of like, with the whole internet thing, it just makes you think like, okay, what's going to be the next thing? What's my thing that my dad, like, for me, my like, he was thinking about the internet. He been streaming since '98. Like, what's my thing? Like, what I've been doing before everybody else? Because I feel like it's that kind of thing that gets you the results that you want. You know, that you start to trend. People start to look at you like, oh, he's doing something different. He's doing something nobody else has done, and it's working.
Now, one of the things that people always say is having something hard copy. Pause for my Harlem people. We Brooklyn, Jersey over here in NC. Now, we don't sell hard copies of CDs or tapes anymore, right? But one of the main things that you guys got going is Pressure King. And what y'all get busy with. I didn't wear it tonight because I ain't want none of the green to fade away when I wear it on the show, because we got a green screen in the back. Is that merch? Oh man, it's top quality merch. It be one of ones. How much does merch play a part, or does it help when you are selling yourself as a brand and as an MC? Talking about you, Tom.
Oh, I feel like it plays a big part. a lot of artists selling their, like, it seems like just their personality comes first before their music or their brand or whatever. Like, oh, you're a funny guy, you dress this way, you look this way, so now we're listening. Oh, you do this, so now we're listening more. And, you just kind of got a whole lot of different avenues out there. So it plays a big part. The merch, the social media, the fashion, and everything.
But let me tell you something about the merch.
Talk about it, Al. Let's go.
Right? See, Pressure King merch, when you talk about the merch itself, like you said, one-on-one, quality, original designs. I'm tired of these people, buying these $2, $3 t-shirts from Jiffy Shirts and trying to sell them for $25 as a brand, and I'm just talking some shit right now, Jay.
Yo, you could talk it, because I'm going to say, we are going to sell some Beards N Baldheads merch, right? I'm going to say that. Whether whether Pressure King is involved or not, because I don't know how much profit we're going to be able to get if we had to sell Pressure King, because that quality is so top notch. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get $1 profit, because it's gonna be worth every dollar that it's sold for, because you could not be sure. I'm just saying from what I have received from you as a gift. It was whatever them screens be. I don't know. It was like layers and vinyl, whatever the case. Y'all have such a top notch level, and I don't like. I'm not biased. I'm just talking the truth.
Yeah.
The level, the quality level that you guys provide with Pressure King is a high level of merch. So I'm not sure what the return value is. I'm not a guy who sells clothes, but what I do know is the value in the high level quality that you provide as a business and the service.
Hey, Jay, can I say something here for a minute?
It's your night.
We don't even care about the merch. We do that for fun, right? Our main thing is really not even Pressure King. I got this company that we're starting. It's called CyberCon Technology.
Let's talk about that, please.
Right? And this is where we do, network security, vulnerability management, forensics, computer forensics, and I train individuals, Jay, I got a program, right? This is a little venture I do. I got a program that I can take anyone they gotta listen to me though, right? They gotta listen to me. I can take anyone from 0 to, in 90 days, I have them certified in computer security, and I have them interviewing for $100,000 jobs in 90 days.
Let's talk about it.
Right? And here's what I'm talking about, Jay. Here's why I say happy. I can't tell you I'm gonna get you a job, right? I ain't gonna lie to you. I have you interviewing because, they might mess up the interview and probably can't interview or something like that, right? But I help you with that as well, and try to set you on your way. But just like medical and all of that type of stuff, all of that health profession gonna be here, right? Now we know technology gonna be here. And it ain't too late to get in. People think, oh, I missed the boat. I'm like, you still working at a warehouse, or you still, doing this or that. Nah, switch it up. That IT money is right there for you, Jay, right? For anybody, and if you don't see me, and that's cool, because, it don't even matter, but, your people should look into that, man.
I want everybody who's looking right now.
If you come to CyberCon Technology.
CyberCon Technology.
You come to me, in 90 days, I guarantee you one of the top-notch industry computer certifications. and a clear path for your future.
I gotta ask this question because shout out to my brother Jay Graham, who I met down in Charlotte. Great brother, and we're gonna have him on as well. And when I met him, I thought about you from his background, not from his just because his background, but what he explained to me was you can come from all types of backgrounds. You might have something on your sheet. You might have an F on your chest. Mm-hmm. And this profession is open to people who have been convicted before. And yo, L, thank you so much. It's bigger than hip hop. We celebrating 50 years, but we need to know how much hip hop and the people who came from hip hop, how much information they know. And it's more ways of getting money through hip hop than selling drugs and selling alcohol and liquor, whatever the case may be. Even though we sip good, I see y'all red cups and y'all see y'all's, you know what I'm saying? But what we saying is, it's more opportunity out there. The information is what we lack.
Jay, this is what I want you to do, right? If possible, right?
Not just me, but everybody watching.
I want you to find somebody for me, right? And somebody that's going to look.
Let's be clear. Right now, everybody on the YouTube streets, in the Facebook and the internet streets is watching. So we're not just talking to me, but I'm going to listen. Everybody who's watching right now.
Hey, find somebody for me, right? Okay. And I guarantee you let me work with you for 3 nights a week. Like 3.5 hours a night for 3 months, I guarantee you'll be interviewing for $100,000 jobs.
I got somebody.
Let's talk about it.
I got somebody.
And here's what I want though, Jay. Here's what I would like, right?
Yeah.
I need a test subject, right? To show you how
everybody watch and pay attention.
You find me somebody, and I guarantee you, in 3 months from that day we talk, if they gonna stay on my course, I have them right. And they're gonna come back and be like, yo, this guy done changed my life.
That's dope.
That's dope.
That's dope. I definitely got somebody for you. I'm gonna be hollering at you personally soon.
Absolutely.
You will get these conversations. You will be getting these everybody who follows me, everybody who follows his son, everybody who just came across this page. If y'all know somebody who knows somebody, y'all heard what he said, and we put the Beards N Baldheads brand on that.
Yes.
Cybercon Technologies. You go to Cybercon, SYBURCON.com. Cybercon. I got that, back in the day, the Transformers, Cybertron.
I'm with that.
Yeah. Say it again. Say it again for us.
Cybercon. SYBURCON.com.
Okay.
Thank you.
You go to cybercon.com. That's my site. You'll see we provide network security, external. We provide a lot of services. But one thing I like to do is I like to train, because I like to teach. Each one teach one. I like to help, and I know that I snuck in on some. Just wanting a high profile job.
Right.
You feel me?
Yeah.
But really not knowing the magnitude of it at that time. Now see how, everything is Bobby Digital, right? So
now do you normally work from home?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Great question.
I'm just saying a lot of people who are interested in that's gonna be a perk for them.
So here, that would have been part of my conversation when I talked to that person that contacted me.
Right.
I would show them how exactly to get a remote work from home job, making $100K in 90 days.
Okay.
And look, and I'm gonna tell you, look, I can't tell you all my secrets.
No. We just said this is introduction.
That 100,000 sound good.
This is an introduction right now. That's all we talking about. We want people to come on in.
That gallery department he got on looks good.
No, I'm coming on in. I'm gonna check you out.
We got Pressure King looks good.
My damn self.
And then
I'm always looking to build. I'm never tired of building. I'm about to build it. I'm Barry the Builder. I keep going.
But yeah, absolutely, man. Hold up.
Yeah.
Nah, y'all looking good. I gotta ask you, Tone. Look, man, we talking about these fathers, man. I'm a father. We got Barry, he's a father. And you know we got DJ Punchy. A lot of women want them to be his next baby father. Like that's what they want. That's what they want. But Punchy said, "I'm cool."
He got about 10 potentials out here.
Yeah, he got about 10 of them. You know when he get on them 1 and 2, they all in his VIPs. They be talking. But he's a good man. So I gotta ask you.
Yeah.
We ain't gotta say you know how to talk because it's your dad right here. Now. You have seen your father through many, because we all got fathers, and many different examples of like, yo, this is hard on my dad. How does it feel to see your dad persevere and still be there for you, no matter what the situation may have been? How does it play an effect on your life and you moving forward, like of a feeling of a focus or whatever the case may be?
It just gives me like,
cause y'all not easy. Kids ain't easy out here. Let me tell you. I only got a 4-year-old, and I'm learning like, yo, this is a hard world right here. And you're 20 something. That we're gonna say that he's legal, cause ladies gonna be looking. You know what I mean? I don't want them to think that you underage.
Nah, yeah, it's just it's a good reassuring thing to know that, like, all right, this is what we about, you know, with our bloodline, you know, how we run. So it's just makes me feel good to see him keep going, to make me feel like I can keep going.
No doubt.
Nah, I appreciate
that. That was my thing. Like always seeing my dad always hustling. Like, oh, I'm gonna start a shirt business. Oh, well, I'm gonna do this business. Oh, we can do lawn. Like my dad was always trying to start a business, always trying to do something. He ended up being a realtor. Like the hustle was in him. So you know, even if I didn't want to do it, I can't help it. It's in your spirit. And like I said, for he see his dad grinding, see his dad innovating, and things like that. And like I said, I just wish more, you know, young men out here have father figures like Malcolm's gonna have. You know, Malcolm's gonna see his dad grinding, seeing his dad doing the media thing. He might get into it. You know, so that's what I'm saying. Each one teach one. He said that before. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? El said that before. Each one teach one, and we gotta lead by example. I'm just proud to see it.
Yo, what's up?
I mean, and don't get me wrong. We're not going to sit up here and...
We ain't perfect, though. We know that.
Oh, we know that. Ain't none of us perfect. You ain't even got to say that.
We know that.
We don't even want you to say that.
You ain't even got to go there. We got that part.
The fact that...
you feel me? Yeah. You know what I mean?
No, the thing is, we know that part going ahead.
Like, we could bang out hard, but at the end of the day...
Right.
You know, and it might take a couple days or even weeks at times, right? But we know that we're going to come back and we're going to reset and we're going to talk about how we're going to move forward. And then we may have more setbacks, but we always going to talk about, you know, moving forward and building and building a family and being great. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And God told us, God said we're going to be great. At the end of the day, when I wake up in the morning, Jay, I'm going to tell you something. When I wake up in the morning, I get out of my bed and be like, boom. As soon as my feet hit the ground out of my bed, I'll be like, yeah. A lot of people in trouble right now.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is, look, I'm about to do something great today. Whether it's a text to my kids, let's be great today. You know, whether I you know, give somebody $1 or something. Because we keep that positivity. Life is easy, Jay. We make it hard, right? We make it real hard.
No doubt. Yo, seeing my dad fail was big for me. Like, to see him not succeed in what he started and then see him pivot to something different, I was like, yo, this dude is not, he is crazy. Like, he started something, it didn't work. He pivoted to something different. I'm like, yo, he's just not, he's different. That made me feel like, okay.
That's not the fail.
Yeah. Right. So I'm looking at it like, okay, that didn't work for him. I looked at it at first, because I used the word fail, but I'm like, okay, it didn't work, but I didn't see him cry about it. I just seen him pivot to something different. And he always had something to pivot to. And to me, that's why I think my stress level is so low.
Because you've seen it.
It's because I'm like, okay, my dad told me a long time ago, there's only two things you can do with a bill. I said, what's that? He said, pay it or not. So we don't stress these callers. We don't stress these people. I heard him tell people, I said, like, you don't answer the phone and the bill collector's call? He said, why not? He answered the phone, hey, I'll pay you when I get it. Click. He said, a lot of people die with debt. He said, a lot of people die trying to pay debts off. You're going to die either way.
You're going to die either way. So which way do you choose? Which way do you...
So at the end of the day, just keep grinding. Just keep grinding. That's what his thing was.
Man.
So I learned that from him.
Pay eventually.
Like he said, I'm going to give it to you, but you ain't going to pressure me. You're going to get it.
Pressure king.
You're going to get it.
No pressure.
Yeah.
No pressure. Diamonds.
Right. My dad's like, you're going to get your bread, but you're going to get it. You're going to keep asking for it until I die either way. So you're going to get it.
Real. Yo, B, that's real. These are conversations that we don't have.
So I just never stressed after that.
These are different conversations.
That's why I probably look
But see,
the way
I'm going to tell you something, though.
I don't
Me and my son talk, though.
Yeah.
When I'm doing bad, when I'm down,
yeah.
I call him up.
Yeah,
and be like, yo, this was going on.
Right.
Talk to me. Like, pull me up out the gutter. He done pulled me out the gutter lots of times, bro.
Like I said, I seen my dad up a lot. And I seen him down, but he was up most of the time. He was up most of the time, but I seen him down. But seeing him down was special for me. Because I thought everything was gravy. I thought everything was gravy.
Another thing, though.
You know what I mean?
Somebody, see, like, I don't know. Somebody's down might be different from somebody else's down.
True.
And even though you up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And somebody like, damn, if I had, you know, you got it, you know, nah. Everybody's down and you know, it's all a little different. But
no, you're right. Cause my down.
I build with him, and reason why I build with him like that is because he gonna go through it. He gonna go through it, and he gonna have to, you know, he gonna see it. You know, be like, okay, damn, my dad told me about this.
Mm-hmm.
He told me what happened like this.
Yep.
This is the way it happened. This is what he did. So you know what? I'm gonna do something different, right? Ain't no more learning from your own mistakes, man. We learn from the mistakes of others, right?
Absolutely.
So, and that's why I appreciate that lesson I learned early. That you ain't always gonna be up, son. You know what I mean? We live in love, but hey, I got issues. So I saw the other side of it, and that's why I can come out of that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So like you said, you building with your son. He going. That's dope. I love that.
Oh, and look, and tomorrow I might do something like you said. We might be one of those blows. He's like, Dad, put the boxing gloves. Put the boxing gloves on. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
You just said put the boxing
gloves on. Y'all don't mind me asking. You don't mind me asking. What's the age? What's the age difference between y'all two? If you don't mind me asking, what's the age difference?
Oh, I'm 49. He's 27.
Ah, damn. Okay.
Oh, he's right there.
Okay.
He's right there. I'm not good at math. We say that all the time. He's just 1 year behind the 50 years of hip hop because that means hip hop is.
No, I'm saying he has a son that's an adult man.
Oh no, yeah, that man strength be different.
Like
that right jab with that man right jab be different from the 17 right jab. That's that 7 to 17 right jab you could take. That 27 right jab, yo, he look just a different right
He
jab.
ain't worrying about that.
Yo, that's what you got. You got to put him on fire. Just
The most I do.
throw the shout at him.
Put the gloves on. Then I'll be like, nah, I ain't.
He done studied too much. He know where that hook coming from, Dad. He know. Before we close out, I'm gonna tell you, yo, man, I love y'all connection. And what y'all just represented tonight, it's gonna move mountains right here, man. We don't see this enough.
Yeah.
Now, what they don't hear about a lot, before we close out, music-wise. Now, Tone, I don't know if you do music in front of your father or with him or with him not being there. What is your process? Tell us about the music that you got out right now and coming up and all that.
I don't know. My process varies. Like, it could be. I feel like I make music a little more particular when I'm making it with my dad. It's like, all right, I know what I feel like a verse he'll respect versus something that I'll just put out. You know what I mean? But how I make music, it really could just be anything. And I'll go through it and I'll decipher how I feel versus how it compares to music that's really out now and doing well. And I debate if I'm going to drop it or not. But ultimately, I make music. Sometimes that never comes out.
That means you care.
But I do have a mixtape on the way. It's called Sorry for the Rage.
Sorry for the Rage. How can they find you right now before we close out?
We need that copy.
That's
up here, Beards N Baldheads. We need to bump that up here.
And on Live in the Cypher. Every day of the week, BKS1 Radio, we have a show that's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
And so we got shows that can definitely promote your music as well.
Yep.
So make sure we get a copy of that. And if it ain't us, somebody else could bump it. We want to, especially all original music. We want to be able to bump your music where they don't say, okay, copyright infringement. We can't, So we got yours playing. We can play it all night.
No doubt.
All right, that sounds good. I got you.
We here for it. We here
first.
for it.
And we got an exclusive song. We got music together too, but we got this song we just did too. So we definitely gonna get we definitely gonna get it to you.
We're not a show that promotes drama or beef. We got to get up out of here. We got Soup on the other side. Look, the reason why she's so beautiful because she gets her beauty sleep, and she just came from Atlanta. We are not the type. First of all, BKS1 Radio TV, BKS1 Radio on YouTube. Make sure y'all subscribe. Make sure we tell everybody because we don't know how we get these numbers up. We gotta tell everybody to subscribe to BKS1 Radio. Let's say it. And now while we saying this, I'm gonna tell you what L gonna do. L, he's so dope. He gonna hit me with a clip tomorrow like, yo, Jay, this only took me 2 seconds. Boom, boom, boom. Look, Chop Suey, this how he gets busy.
I'm about to be in his class in a minute.
Yo, look, I'm trying to tell you. It's gonna be the more the merrier, the more the wealthier. Black people empowering each other. Let's give it up for it. So what's gonna happen? I forgot what I said was going to happen. What I said was going to happen?
Nah, you talking about what we
Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe to me too at Made for Rage. Made the number 4 Rage and follow me. That's where my
make sure we do that.
Coming out right now.
Say it again.
Made for Rage.
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you.
You got it.
Yeah. Yo, I appreciate you, Jay. I appreciate you, brother.
Oh, man, we have.
Dope.
We have.
Hey, man. So whatever we can do, whatever I can do, whatever you can do, to uplift and build, and
we here for it. We not going nowhere.
Talk to my one man every day. how we gonna get this Fetty Wap, right?
We spoke a little bit last week. And you know what's going to happen? We're going to continue promoting each other. We're going to continue having these conversations. We're going to continue building it and expanding amongst each other. And I love you, bro. I appreciate you. And we talking about LIU, Brooklyn. Before them Sharks, we are the Blackbirds. We are here. Jersey, we here.
Doc Gleam, Shice.
Shout out to Gleam on my U-Flow team. Peeves, Carson, everybody. Man, it's the Twins. We talking about that era of being at LIU Brooklyn, when Brooklyn was Brooklyn, when you had to come off of DeKalb Ave and you would get this, you come off Flatbush Ave, when they want to know how I talk, because I walked it when it was that time. When it was that time to walk in and talk it, I did it, and I was amongst the best, humbly, and we were there. And look, y'all better make sure y'all believe in a higher power, because that's what he does. And that's only how you're going to get through the pressure. Yo, L, this is not your last time on the show. Let me say that. We're gonna definitely do it again sometime soon. And y'all got any last shout-outs before we close it out?
Nah, Jay, we just appreciate you having us, taking this time out and kicking it with us, man. And, like I said, CyberCon technology, right? Computer training, Made for Rage, Pressure King, Mo Media. We got a lot of stuff going on, Jay. We just, you gonna next time I'm on the show, I'm gonna be.
You gonna be in the building. Bring that watch too. Bring that watch too, cause I'm on to borrow it that night. I'll give it to you back the next morning. That watch you got on is real crucial.
Absolutely, Jay. I appreciate you, man.
We are
here.
Hey,
hold it out. Beards N Baldheads. That's what it is.
Salute. L Pro Tone. We appreciate y'all. I'm gonna send you all this link. I sent something to y'all to your phone already. Send it to your friend. Let's run these numbers up. Let's get it.
All right, brother.
We appreciate y'all. We are Beards N Baldheads. Shout out to my stylists. Shout out to my barbers. Shout out to DJ Punchy. Look, fellas, ladies included. Because he didn't just say fellas when it comes to getting that job and cybersecurity and all that. Make sure y'all hit him up. Hit me up if y'all need to contact him. We are Beards N Baldheads. We getting better and better every week. BKS1 Radio. See y'all next week.